Okay, good morning, people. So the time now is like 1:33 a.m. Hopefully you can hear me. Those of you who are new at my YouTube channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, by the way. I am Virgo Goddess, spiritual medium. And so we're going to basically just get into a real quick general reading for my Virgos because I know, we had kind of a rough time getting these videos uploaded. But what I will tell you, Virgo, is that for the most part, like I said, you do have some new beginnings that are trying to come in for you. Be mindful of the people that you entertain or like keep in your circle, because for some of you, you do have that Seven of Swords. And so basically what the Seven of Swords represent is somebody who's pretty much coming in to take from you. And for some of my Virgos, you are going to have several options, where you're going to have to choose which option you want come May. So there will be several people coming at you, several offers coming at you in the month of May. For some of my other Virgos, when it comes to this Five of Cups, some of you may be going through a breakup between a Scorpio and a Pisces, okay, because you did get that Death card and you got that Moon card. Death card represents Scorpio, Moon card represents Pisces. Again, with that Judgment card, you just have to kind of like play your cards right with that Judgment card and kind of like, try not to give in to too many people when it comes to listening to other people, what the he say, she say, kind of stand your ground when it comes to that Judgment card. With that Magician card, Virgo, some of you may have somebody who's trying to manifest you in. Be careful with that, because this person who you could be dealing with may be someone who's reluctant to change, where this person may still remain the same and kind of like content being with how they are. And so you're not going to be able to change this person. Okay, that person is pretty much going to be who they are. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. And so with that Emperor card, that's pretty much saying that, and this could be you, the Emperor card, or you could be dealing with someone who's full of wisdom and knowledge. The Emperor card usually represents somebody who's a leader, a leader, a role model, somebody who's wanting to like, show people the right way, which is most of us Virgos. Now let's talk about these wands for a second, because with these wands, I was a bit worried about that. But the reason being is because with the Seven of Wands, that's like preparing for, a battle, some sort of conflict, some sort of fight. And so with that Seven of Wands, you also got that Nine of Wands, which shows that, it's one thing to be prepared for a fight and feel, like you have to guard yourself and protect yourself, because it's always better to protect yourself than not protect yourself. But for some of you Virgos, with that Nine of Wands, it's like, you went through some type of real strong, rough battle, a hardcore fight. You're still standing your ground. You know what I'm saying? You showed up for the fight, but for some you may have lost the fight, where the battle was a bit too much for you to handle. And so what that tells me is that right now, some of you Virgos, you may be putting too much on your plate at one time when it comes to dealing with people, places, and things, or when it comes to multitasking, trying to get it all done in one day, and you're kind of wearing yourself thin. So Spirit is telling you to take it easy and kind of like, take time for yourself. And again, try not to put too much on your plate, and stay mindful when it comes to, group gatherings and cliques and people, and stay mindful of the people who you choose to, be a part of, because most of us Virgos, we are seeking change, and we want positive, healthy change. And most of us Virgos, we're seeking wisdom and knowledge. And most of us Virgos are seeking balance and wanting to be abundant at this time. And so Spirit is saying, be careful when it comes to choosing new people, because you don't want to be a part of the wrong circle. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to get involved with people who are dark. You want to participate with people who love and light, you know what I'm saying, who carry love and light, positive, strong, healthy messages at this time. Moving forward, you don't want to participate with people from your past, because most of us Virgos, we're kind of over the past. You know what I'm saying? We're over the past, people and things. You know, because like I said, some of you are probably would just, you're getting ready to come out of a relationship. Some of you may have broken up with a Scorpio or Cancer. Some of my other Virgos with this Four of Pentacles, you may be, feeling as though you don't have enough, or feeling as though you need to add more. Like I said, yeah, it's about like, for some reason, some of us want feeling like we don't have enough. I know for myself, I just ordered like some extra crystals, and then I'm like, why did I order all these crystals? But, I woke up the other morning and I just felt like I didn't have enough amethyst crystals and stuff like that, and the selenite crystals, because I'm really big on like protecting my aura and my energy, especially when I leave home sometime. I have to take crystals and kind of, have them all over my body and that sort of thing. And so I really practice like, spiritual development and spiritual skills. Sometimes I like to lay on my bed and put crystals all over me, when I'm going through my yoga and meditation and prayer, that sort of thing. So, I don't know. I like having crystals, but I said I wasn't going to buy no more. But moving on with this Ten of Pentacles, represents, family, wealth, and taking time to spend time with your loved ones at this time. With this whole coronavirus and people getting sick, Spirit is wanting to remind us Virgos that it's okay to reach out to your loved ones and kind of check on your loved ones, and just kind of see how they doing. But for those of you that got negative family, I would say leave that alone. Because I'm a mother and I have grown kids. And, you may have some grown kids or some cousins, aunts or some that sort of thing, where you may not want to reach out to them, because they could be a bit toxic, a bit negative. So, I would say cut those people loose and leave them alone. Sometimes you have to love family from a distance. You know what I'm saying? All family is not good family. So those family members that's not good family, you have to kind of love them from a distance and keep them at an arm's length, and don't bring them near you. You understand? Other than that, things is looking, pretty good. Some of you may be getting ready to go through some type of justice situation, because the justice card also acts like it wanted to come out, so for some of you that may be dealing with, and that could be unemployment again, stimulus check, that sort of thing, and looking for new job opportunities, because I do see some of my Virgos that's also going to be out there seeking for new employment. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of seeking some type of, positive ways to, receive income when it comes to doing things that you're really passionate about. I always tell people, when it comes to change, and want to develop some type of training skill, is always to work with things that you love to do, that you're really passionate about, things that you can help to inspire others and show others. Because I believe all of us was born with some type of gift or talent, and a lot of times we don't take advantage of that talent or that gift that we were born to have, whether it's cooking, sewing, little things, you know what I'm saying? Don't have to be nothing major, because I love to cook, but because I'm by myself, I feel like sometimes it's a waste, you know what I'm saying? Because I tend to cook a lot of food, because, when I have a taste for something, then I want to throw it down in the kitchen, right? But then I'm not going to eat it all. So, yeah, I like to cook, I like to cook different dishes, that sort of thing. But yeah, for some of you who like to cook, that's something healthy. That's something that you could show people. I know people are into smoothies and that sort of thing. I need to get back into my veggie smoothies. I need to start that back up. I think I might, when I get done with this reading, I think I'm gonna go online and buy me a new blender. I need a new blender because I got my old one packed away. I don't feel like digging it out. But yeah, work on some things that you like to do, because new doors will be opening for you, definitely, Virgo, come the middle of May. So just hold on. There's some new changes coming, but again, be mindful of the circle you keep. Don't invite people in that are toxic. Kind of keep your circle small, and leave the past alone. And just be mindful of like your neighbors and that sort of thing, because yeah, you do got people that's like trying to get in and steal from you and kind of like leave out, without being seen. So, stay mindful of that, because sometimes I always say that the people that steal from you is always the ones that's closest to you, that's laying beside you. Those are the main ones that stab you in the back every time. But anyway, Virgo, this is where I'm going to stop. Okay. See my little crystals right there. Yeah, I ordered me some more crystals that I have coming this week, you guys. I don't know. I just like to be on top of my game when it comes to my crystals. For some reason, I just love them. I really do. But I'm gonna sign off. Okay, Virgos. All right, people. One love. I'm out. Hopefully, this will upload.